Hello everyone, welcome to our practice. My name is Francine and I'm very happy to be guiding you today. We're going to be on our backs quite a bit for today's practice. So while I don't normally put a cushion under my head if it's just for a short time, today I've just got a yoga cushion. I'm going to make my way to my back, feet to the outer edges of the mat, knees falling inward, and head is resting on the cushion just to try to keep the neck in a slightly more neutral position. Let's come to the breath. One more breath just like this. Then we're going to open up the knees, do a little bit of windshield wiper, so the knees will fall to one side and then the other, nice and slow. And the next time the knees fall to the right, we're just going to leave them here. And then make our way to the other side. If you hear any noise, it's snowing a lot today, so that's my neighbor shoveling their snow, poor things. I'm just letting it accumulate for now and get to it in the morning. Then we're going to come to center, toe heel the feet in line with the hip bones. Knees will come to the chest, hands are behind the knees, and let's start making those knee circles. Other way. And then we're going to keep the left knee to the chest. The right foot comes to the mat. We're going to flex that left ankle. Inhale. Try to almost straighten the leg, left heel up to the sky, and then everything relaxes and releases again. The next time the leg goes up, we're going to keep it there. Option to keep the right foot on the mat, or if we would like to extend the right leg. But if we do so, let's flex the right ankle so that we're pushing that right heel. So both ankles are quite flexed. We're going to take the left one, the one that's up, point and flex it a few times. Then we're going to circle. And other way. Then we're going to bend that left knee. The left foot comes to the mat. And now the right knee is to the chest. We're going to flex the right ankle up to the sky. It goes, and then bend. And on the next one, we're going to hold here. Option to, if we like, extend the left leg, but we want to make sure both ankles are flexed. Let's point and flex the right one, the top one. And then we'll circle it. Other way. And then both knees return to the chest. Rock side to side a few times. And then we're going to place the feet onto the mat, lift the hips, slide them to the outer right edge of the mat. Both knees come to the chest and we let them fall to the right. We're in our reclined twist. And now on top of my neighbor shoveling, we have a snowplow in my driveway. So that's okay. It's all part of working from home. We're going to return to our backs, use our feet. Let's take a full breath here before we make our way to the other side. And then we'll lift the hips, slide them to the outer left edge of the mat. Knees come to chest, both knees fall to the right. We can have the left arm extended or cactus. Let's return to our backs. Flexing the right ankle, placing it above the left knee. We're going to do some windshield wiper here in our number 4 position. So both legs fall to one side and then the other. And the next time we go to the to the left, both legs to the left, let's stay there. We can have the right foot down or on a block. So just a more intense twist. Noticing how it feels to be in a deeper twist after having done our first twist. And then we come to center. I'm going to use that left foot to make my way onto the back and then switch legs. Once again, we're going to go into that wiper action first. And then the next time those legs fall to the right, let's hold them there. We can put a block underneath the left foot if that's better for us. Or if we prefer, we can uncross the legs and do that first twist that we just did earlier. We're going to return to the backs, use that foot, readjust, uncross. We're going to go to the first one. So right ankle flexed above left knee. And this time we're going to bring our legs towards us. Now, if that's not comfortable, we can absolutely leave that left foot on the mat. We can also go back to doing the windshield wipers from earlier. Now, we have the option of staying here or flexing the left ankle, taking that left heel up to the sky as we did earlier, except we're in the number 4 position. Let's bend the left leg. If it was straight, release the hands. Uncross, second side. Option if we like to almost straighten that right leg. It may feel different from one side to the other. And then bend the knee if it was straightened. Release the hands, uncross the legs, feet to the outer edges of the mat. And this time both knees come in and then both go out. And in and out. One more. Toe healing our feet in line with our hip bones. Let's grab our block. If we don't have one, that's okay. Everything that we're doing can be done without the block. If we do have one, we're going to lift the hips, place the block underneath us, below the waist on the sacrum, where we have those two little dimples that are below our waist, and we're just going to stay here in what we call a supported bridge. And this pose is all about just releasing. So rather than pressing into the block, we're just allowing ourselves to get a little bit heavier into it. Option to stay here, or if we would like to start to bring our knees towards our chest, hands behind the knees, and the knees fall open, and maybe we'll rock side to side. Now if we don't have a block, we simply let the knees fall open, and we rock side to side on our mats. I just have to readjust my block. The idea of the block right here is to try to put our pelvis in a different position, because if we're seated or standing, there's a lot of pressure on it supporting that upper body. And with the block, we're just trying to take that away. Let's find a bit of stillness while we're here. And then let's rock again a few times, see how that feels. And so you can see that I have the knees open and the feet. What I'm going to try to do here is a bit of a dance move, I call it. I'm going to start to bring the knees towards each other. So the feet go out, and then I'm going to switch. The feet go towards each other. Now, if that's sounding like a lot, you can simply open and close those knees. I just like this little type of butterfly action because it makes my legs go into my hips, specifically internal and external rotation. And then we're going to find those knees open again. We're going to rock one more time on that block. Closing the knees, feet to the mat. Lifting the hips, removing the block if we had one. Coming down one vertebra at a time. And here we have the option of happy baby. So maybe knees fall open, maybe we reach for those feet. The tricky thing about this one is we can tend to tuck the tailbone. But I would like us to try to think of that tailbone going towards the earth to maintain that natural curve in our spine. We're going to release the feet. They go to the outer edges of the mat. We do a little bit of windshield wiper. And while the knees go to the left, let's put the head to the right and vice versa. Oh, big crack in my neck there. And toe heel, the feet in line with the hip bones, hands behind the knees. Let's rock up and down a few times until we find ourselves up. Coming to seated, we inhale the arms up, exhale hands to the heart, and we come to our breath.